It is the home opener in the Bronx. The Yankees take on the Red Sox, Jordan Montgomery on the hill. It's the Game Day Show. Okay, before we get to the highlights, let's go over the lineup for tonight's game. DJ LeMahieu at second base, leading off. Aaron Judge in right field, he's homered in 2 consecutive games. Gleyber Torres back in there at shortstop after getting hit on the elbow last night. Giancarlo Stanton at DH, he had 3 hits last night. Aaron Hicks in center field. Luke Voit back out there at first base, grand slam in last night's game. Gio Urshela at third base. Brett Gardner back out there in left field looking to pick up his first hit. And Kyle Higashioka replaces Gary Sanchez behind the plate. And on the mound, the 6'6 left-hander, Jordan Montgomery. Finished 6th in the Rookie of the Year voting in 2017, missed almost all of 2018 and 2019 from Tommy John surgery, but he looks sharp in spring training. I think he's going to do well tonight. We're about to find out. Let's get to the highlights. I'll be back with commentary in just a moment.
Here, the sellout crowd is not here, but the Yankees and the Red Sox, they are here. The Yankees have taken the field. The Yankee left-hander, Jordan Montgomery.
Yeah, it's been a long run, and then trying to get some strikes over the plate to start out this night.
Waved it down, get us all through this. 3-2, swing and a miss.
Well, Pilar, as Yankee fans know, and obviously the Yankee coach.
Power shortage by any means. They just have trouble getting outs.
Soft ground ball to second. LeMahieu is there. 2-way. Grounded to first base. Voit is there. He's going to take it himself. And Montgomery works a 1-2-3 inning as the Red Sox go down in order. Boston nothing. The New York Yankees come to bat.
Some really good offensive years.
Popped up. Shallow right. Backing up LeMahieu. Coming in Judge. LeMahieu with the call and the catch. 1 down. 2-2. Tap back to Montgomery. And hustling down the layers.
Since the Stanton trade, really.
1-0. Aroldis Chapman is back. He's not on the active roster yet. Deep fly ball, right center on the run. Bradley Jr. on the track at the wall. He makes the play. At first. 3-1. And he walked him.
You know, Romine did a great job. He deserves to start somewhere. At least find out if he can start. And Higashioka
Go.
1-2. Grounded to short. Bogarts gets Higashioka, and Weber works into. High drive, left field, deep, going back Gardner, turning, looking, see ya. A long home run for Chavis, and the Red Sox have a 1-0 lead. Looped into right field, Judge is right there. Throw to first, it's a double play. Pilar reigns too far off the bag. Grounded up the middle and through for a base hit for LeMahieu. Here's Judge. High fly ball, right center. On the run, Bradley leaps. It is gone. A home run for Aaron Judge. A 2-run blast.
A little hanging slider on the inside corner, and Aaron just waits and muscles it out, and Jackie, the pitcher who threw to his arm, fell off.
Strike 3, Vasquez down looking. Driven out to right field and deep. Pilar back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. See ya. A home run for Urshela.
And really stays back on that changeup. You can kind of see Weber turned that pitch over, and that's when you know you are swinging the bat well, or at least as a.
Deep to right field. No squeeze needed. See ya. A 2-run home run into the second deck.
We're going to go ahead and go up in the second deck.
No doubt.
5-1.
I threw one like.
Okay, so before we get into the post-game commentary, a couple of things from the roster standpoint. Aroldis Chapman has been cleared to return. He had COVID-19, apparently mild symptoms. He has now tested negative twice, which means he's eligible to come back. Tommy Kahnle is going to see Dr. Chris Ahmad with forearm tightness. That is usually the precursor to either inflammation or a UCL tear. So if it is a UCL tear, he will require Tommy John surgery, and he's likely done for the season. He will be done for the season. Sometimes it's just a mild tear, like Masahiro Tanaka had in 2014. He still ended up taking 6 weeks off before he even threw again. So, I think that this is bad news for Kahnle if it ends up being a severe injury. It's definitely going to hurt the Yankees bullpen because Tommy Kahnle is one of the most effective relievers in baseball. He's got a deadly changeup. But we are getting Aroldis Chapman back. The schedule is all screwed up. Another team had a couple of positive tests, and like half the league is basically having postponements now. So I'm not sure we're going to finish this season, but at least tonight we get Yankee pinstripes for the first time this year. Okay, so they just took Jordan Montgomery out of the game. I thought he was terrific. I thought that was pretty much the best performance by a Yankees pitcher through an entire outing this season. Garrett Cole, his second start, he was, lights out, but then he had that rough last 3 hitters where it was double, home run, double. But Montgomery was great throughout. Every time he would get guys on, he would throw a double play ball. He was working the fastball in and out, up and down. Changeup was really good. He was throwing his changeup more than his curveball. And honestly, I didn't even realize his changeup was as good as it looked tonight. It was 83, and it had some really nice fade to the arm side away from the right-handed hitters. I thought he was working the lefties inside with fastballs. You saw that to Devers early on. 94 in on the hands. I wish more lefties would do that, especially when you're as tall as Montgomery is, because that's almost what Randy Johnson would do. He would throw hard fastballs in at lefties, freak them out, and then throw that slider away. Montgomery is more of a curveball away, but he was terrific tonight. So how great was Aaron Judge tonight? Another game where he just takes over. He's homered in 3 straight games. He makes that great throw. He made a nice catch, a running catch. The guy's just unbelievable. Chad Green was lights out tonight. His fastball was maybe down a tick. It was, 94, 95, but that's still enough. He was throwing it by guys. We've seen a lot of people be down a tick. Chad Green is a guy who's usually 96 to 98 with the fastball, occasionally a 99 in there. But he was definitely 94, 95 today. Not that the Red Sox had any chance. He was still spotting it, and guys were still missing it. So, he didn't have to throw the breaking ball much tonight either. It was mostly just the 4-seam fastball like he's been doing for years. So maybe he wasn't quite comfortable with the breaking ball, but the fastball was very, very sharp. I wanted to take a second to reiterate how valuable Aaron Hicks has been. He's having great at-bats. I know he didn't do a ton tonight, but he did walk 2 times. He's only batting 188, but his OPS is 818 because he hits for power and he draws walks, and he makes the pitchers work. So a lot of times, him working the count is what allows guys elsewhere in the lineup to get a good look at, what this pitcher is doing and allows them to tee off like they did tonight. And last but not least, you're definitely going to want to tune into the game tomorrow night. Masahiro Tanaka is on the mound, making his return after getting hit in the head by that line drive from Giancarlo Stanton. So he said he's going to wear the protective hat or whatever, so I don't know if it's going to be that goofy looking one, but he said he's going to wear an insert, and apparently it's Kevlar. So hey, anything you can do to get safer. I will see you tomorrow night. Yankees win this one.